Introducing the new Grand Theft Auto Online Update. Los Santos Tuners. Available now! So, after years and years of waiting, Grand Theft Auto Online has a car-centric update. This time it's the Los Santos Tuners update. So, here we are. We have the new underground meeting place called the LS Car Meet. Our character nearly getting run over by a guy in a car, and we meet two of our new characters from this update, Mimi and How. Mimi runs the car meet, and How is here for literally just this introduction cutscene. We also see Benny is also here. How seems to be friendly with him. But yep, here we are. We're in the new car meet. Mimi and How explain how things work. You can get the membership, you can get prize ride, and all of this different stuff. So, let's go. And we will not mention the fact that the other two characters who we see a lot more of in this update are two annoying fucking shits. KDJ and Sessanta, everybody.
What up though, young player?
Hey, good to meet you. You look familiar. I know you from somewhere.
I just got one of them faces. Don't even worry about it. Just worry about the job at hand. Keep that shit moving, baby.
Mimi, you thought of someone for that business proposition?
The business proposition she refers to here is she needs somebody with an auto body shop so that they can run illicit dealings out of, which obviously us as the player character are more than obliged to help. So after a very fast exit from the car meet itself, we are then asked by Mimi that if we want to do a bit more work, we can always buy an auto shop and she'll get us in contact with KDJ and Sessanta, which also we do because we want to experience all of the content. And so following that lovely interaction between these new characters, we are let loose around LS Car Meet. One of the first things we do is we buy a membership from Mimi. This gives us access to partake in the prize ride challenges, in which every week we can get a new car by completing whatever the challenge is for that week. You can also go out in the test ride with whatever featured vehicle is out that week. This time it was the Dominator ASP. You can take that around the track and mess about as you see fit. Your car also appears within the car meet as shown here. You can change. You can open the hood. You can add the light, put the lights on. Just generally show the car off. This update also comes with some street races, of which we are about to partake in right now. Here we are now, ready for our first street race of the new Tuners update. For this race I decided to go for the Dominator ASP as it was the new car out that week as previously mentioned, and thought we would take it out for a good old race. Now I gotta say, out of all these races that I've played, they are so much fun. Even when you don't have the specific car modified to the way you'd like, these races were all thankfully just stock cars, which really helped. I clearly get a bit of a bashing here at the start, you know, people like to be assholes when you're racing in GTA. Not a lot of camaraderie there. But regardless of that, it is so much fun. It's good tight racing. It's not just long stretches of straight road. You have a lot of good tight turns, makes for some good moments, and overall it's just really, really enjoyable. So this has to be one of the most fun parts of the update I have. One of the most fun parts of the update I've played so far. Following that fun bit of racing, I raced on down to our brand new auto body shop after a slight altercation with the cops, as you can see in the gameplay. But yeah, we make our way to our new auto body shop, or just mechanic shop, garage, whatever you want to call it. And so upon arrival to our brand new auto body shop, we are brought into another cutscene. You have the lovely Corsa sitting having a bit of work done to it, I suppose. Even though this is a brand new auto body shop that has had nothing done to it so far, our character picks up a little wrench, goes up, has a general nosy around before KDJ and Sessanta make their entrance. For whatever reason, they think that this is just a randomly open auto body shop with nobody inside. And so they try and get a little bit frisky with it. And it's not until our character, who's been sitting down on the steps this entire time, batters the wrench against the railing to let them know he has arrived and has been here the entire time.
Motherfucker's been there the whole time.
Oh, shit, you here.
We'll finish this a little later, baby. Come on, let's go and take care of this business.
And with that, here we are. All three of the new gang are together, and we begin talking about the plans. Namely, that these two for some reason don't think I know how to drive a car. For some reason, they must never have heard of your player character, who's been doing loads of mad shit over the last so many years. But regardless, they ask you to prove yourself, just as an excuse, so that Sessanta can get her car back after it was impounded. And so we do just that. And so after a short little drive and KDJ and Sessanta's incessant ramblings on the phone, which they will carry out to do for this entire update, we arrive at the impound lot, even though it's not an actual impound lot, but regardless of that, what we do then is we have to go murder all of these police officers just minding their own business and doing their job before taking Sessanta's car back to the shop. So, we do just that. And upon arrival back into the auto shop, it's got a new lick of paint, has been all set up, ready for action. KDJ spews about, oh yeah, we mustn't be as bad as we say we is, and the two of them play a lovely little practical joke by trying to get you to sniff some sugar, as we will say, to prove that you ain't a cop, even though you already went and killed some cops to bring this car back. So, you being no little bitch, go and attempt to snort it. They tell you, oh no, we're only playing with you. And we continue. They explain how the new contract system works, being the mini heists. And then we are left to our devices, ready to rock and roll. After leaving the auto shop for a while, I decided I needed a new car. And nothing better to try than this week's prize ride, which I lost all the footage for the actual challenges to get the prize ride, as well as the to modifying sections of footage that I had recorded. So, regardless, you guys get some lovely footage of me driving the thing around in the test track, trying to drift it the best I can. The car, anyway, is the ZR350, based off the Mazda RX-7, with a little touch of Miata thrown in there for good measure. I personally think this car is absolutely beautiful. I love the RX-7 in general, so this absolutely does it for me. Good handling car, does well. I wanted to get the new cars for this update because when you do the heist finales, the contracts, you can only use tuner vehicles. So instead of having to use Sessanta's yellow tailgater, which is basically off the Audi A4, which I do buy my own version later, I thought, let's go get ourselves a good prize ride, and we can get into it properly without having to use her car. And just to make this video even shitter than it already is, I managed to lose a lot of footage for the ECU job, which was the first contract we completed. As such, I only have a little snippet of footage to show, which is from the finale of us chasing down the train car. But to give a slight overview of what goes down within the contract itself, and this layout carries over for most of the heists, being you have 2 setup missions followed by a finale. You use your tuner cars or implement the tuner car in some way. And for this one in particular, what you have to do is, using your tuner car, drive to catch a train filled with Merryweather guards, chase that train, take out the cylinders of the brakes of the train with guns that you're given by the game itself. So you only have like 5 sticky bombs for these 4 cylinders that are all absolute asses to try and hit. Meanwhile, getting pelted by bullets from an attack chopper and loads of Merryweather guards on the train. Once you manage to stop the train by blowing up the cylinders, you then have to search through the crates after getting a text from Sessanta or KDJ, search the crates themselves, and then try find the correct ones with the ECU that you need. You need to get 2 of them. After that, you then have to make your escape way back into the city after you left the city initially. So you make your way back into the city, go through it, try and avoid the Merryweather as best you can. They're absolute assholes to get away from. But once you do that, you go and you sell this shit, and you get it for about 150k once KDJ and Sessanta get their cut. And that sort of sums up the update so far. I am wanting to make a running series out of this. Every episode will be a car showcase followed by a contract showcase. So there you go, there's at least 5 other episodes of this, which hopefully will be a little bit better than this video itself, because I will actually record sufficient footage. But anyway guys, I hope you really enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you would so please. Otherwise, have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.